Hi, I'm Brick Road, and you've been wondering where I've been this past month, and I've been here. Not here, literally at the base of these stairs, but here in Final Fantasy XI. I am working on a huge project where I'm making decks for a game called Villainous, using Final Fantasy villains, and one of the decks that I wanted to make, I had a great idea for a deck that seemed to apply to a character in this game named Shantoto, and one of the expansion packs, not even a full expansion pack, it was like a mission add-on set that you could buy for Final Fantasy XI, which is an MMORPG that came out in 2003, thereabouts, so it's one of the old pre-WoW MMOs. And one of the add-ons you can get is called A Shantoto Ascension, where she's the big bad of the storyline, and you go through all of the missions, and then at the end you're fighting these evil twin Shantotos, and it's really fun. Well, fun. But Shantoto is one of the villains that I wanted to use, but I wasn't comfortable making a deck around a character in a game that I hadn't played extensively. My Final Fantasy XI pedigree was, I installed it very, very soon after the North American launch of the game. If you've played the game extensively, what that means is the first expansion pack, Rise of the Xylart, was packed in with the base game for North American launch. This was back in 2003 or so. And I played that for 6 or 8 months. It was a Final Fantasy game I was going to play online with my friends. I had a couple other friends who were playing with me at the time, but my experiences with the game at that time were almost universally negative, to the point where I eventually, very quickly actually, moved on to other MMOs. I moved on to City of Heroes, and then from there on to World of Warcraft. And I had like brief flirtations with stuff like Ragnarok Online and that kind of thing. Maple Story, a little bit back in the day. But I never had the inclination to go back to Final Fantasy XI, because this is a mean and stingy game, and there's very little fun to be had. But, like, you know what? I can't make this deck for Villainous unless I've played the content myself. I wouldn't feel right putting out a deck just based on stuff I've read on the wiki or getting hearsay from other players. So it's like, alright, we're going to install this game 1 month. I gave myself 1 month to get up to the level I needed to be, to run the content, get all the art assets I was going to need out of the game, and I got it done. We got it done with, I think, 6 days to spare. Today is November the 4th. Actually, we finished up last night, so 5 days to spare. On November the 8th, they're going to charge me for another month, and I'm not going to allow them to do that. But we got it all done. I got to level 75 in the White Mage class, and my good pal Euryxia already had level 99 Samurai, and so we did a bunch of content, and he helped level me up. And pretty much all of the time that I would have spent in October processing, rendering out videos for YouTube, I instead spent plugging away at Final Fantasy XI to make sure I got this done. And we got it finished, and it feels really good to be at the end of it. I considered talking about Final Fantasy XI and my experience this past month in a Lemmings video, because I really want to record a Lemmings video and get back into it today, but I thought maybe a standalone video would be better. So, guys, if you're going to play an MMO, I want you to consider that Final Fantasy XIV is out, and apparently people really like it, and it's supposed to be a much better game. Or failing that, they were just released World of Warcraft Classic. That's difficult to say. That's out now. You can go play Vanilla WoW as it was back in 2005. Highly recommended. Don't play Final Fantasy XI. Oh. I'm going to share 2 brief stories about this game before I sign off today and let you get back to whatever you were doing. So, there is a level cap in this game. The level cap is 50. You cannot level past 50. What you can do is start triggering quests. Go on missions for this old guy in some town somewhere, and he's like, alright, if you go do this mission and come back, I'll raise your level cap to 55. And then to 60. And then to 65. And every 5 levels all the way up to 99. I only had to go up to 75, so I only had to do a couple of these level caps. The content that I wanted to complete was released into this game before the level cap was 99. So 75 is an appropriate level to be at for the content that I wanted to run, and I had a level 99 friend helping me through all of the content anyway, so we knew we were going to be able to get it done. So I get up to level 50, And we did the quest to get me to 55, and then we did the quest to get me to 60, and then the quest to get me to 65, I think. So I was level 56 or so at the time, thinking, okay, if I level any further, I'm going to hit that 60 cap, and then I can't go further than that. So you got to go out to this tower. This tower's out on this snowy island, and it's a really boring dungeon. It's really, really upsettingly boring. All of the dungeons in this game are just these wide hallways and rooms just with monsters. Just, it feels like they had like a map in their whatever tool they're using to make the game, and they grabbed like the spray can tool from MS Paint and just spray can monsters all over the place. So I go to this boring tower, and I'm playing off the walkthrough, and this tower's like 10 levels tall, and you gotta climb up these stairs and then drop down a hole to another part of the tower below, and then, which would be interesting if there was actually interesting dungeon around it, but there's not. It's just endless series of monsters. So I just turn myself invisible, and I spend 40 minutes going up this tower and down this tower and up this tower, and at the top of the tower is a boss that I have to fight. I have to kill Shrek. And Shrek is holding a key that I need to open a door in this tower. And when I get on the other side of that door, I can click a thing and then take that thing back to the guy, and he'll say, okay, you can be level 65 now. And I get all the way up there. It takes 40 minutes to get all the way up there, and there's no warp points nearby. Like, I can't try this again tomorrow because it's a waste of 40 minutes, basically. And I get up there, and there's a level 99 guy in the room killing Shrek over and over and over again. Shrek respawns once every 10 minutes, so you sit there and wait for 10 minutes, and then you see Shrek respawn, and everybody in the room who wants to kill Shrek has to try to claim him first. In an MMORPG, what that means is if you're the first player to attack a creature, you've claimed that creature. Nobody else can fight it, nobody else can kill it, and if you kill it, you get all the drops. The drop I needed was a 100% drop rate item. It was guaranteed to drop if I just killed Shrek. But this level 99 guy is in there, killing Shrek over and over. I spent 40 or 50 minutes one night, which is only 4 or 5 tries. That's how long it takes for Shrek to respawn. But just sitting there waiting. And then when I see Shrek start to spawn in, just rapidly hammer the button as fast as I can to cast my... Oh, the other guy got him first. Of course he did. He's level 99, and I'm level 56 or whatever. And that was the state of things for 2 days. I'd log in to the tower and see if Shrek was there, and Shrek was there. And there was a level 99 guy, or sometimes multiple level 99 guys. And I sent messages to these people. I'm like, hey, I just need the drop for this level quest. Like, can I join your party to guarantee that I get this drop and then I can leave? Or can you just let me kill him once and then I can get the drop and leave? To be fair, these guys weren't just griefing. They had a high-level quest. They could take the thing that this guy dropped and, like, desynthesize it down into materials to make their armor better or something. Like, they had a reason to be up there killing him. They were playing the game from their perspective. They weren't doing anything wrong, but just because the design of this game is so clumsy, we had this situation where I'm bottlenecked. I can't advance in this game until I've killed Shrek, but I can't kill Shrek because the people up there are doing it so much faster than I can. Over the course of 2 days, I sent messages to, whenever I logged in, people are in there killing him, and I sent messages, hey, let me kill him, can I join your party? Never got a response back. You have to use this kind of in-game chat function because there's English speaking and Japanese speaking players. So there's like an in-game translator you can use to send messages to people. Nobody ever responded back. They completely ignored me. Until one day I'm working on something unrelated and my boy ffxi is on Discord. He's like, dude, I'm in the room right now and nobody else is here and Shrek is here. So I just logged in and I finally got to kill Shrek. That took 2 days because I don't have the time to sit here babysitting an attack macro once every 10 minutes for hours and hours and hours. And I had to kill this monster. There was no other way to complete this quest and get past level 60. And this game is filled with little design things like that. Little places where you're going to see the same kind of intersection of, can we make this frustrating and tedious and take a long time without completely driving the player away? And if you find that intersection in MMO design philosophy circa 2003 or so, if you find that intersection with how do we frustrate the player the most without driving them away, that's where you maximize. They've got to come back month after month after month and spend that subscription over and over and over. Because boy howdy, when I got in there and I killed Shrek, oh, it felt good. It's just... the pheromones in my brain were like, you killed Shrek! Oh! And then I really wanted to keep going in the game, and I wanted to take my thing and go get my level cap. Alright, I can get past level 60, now let's go level up to 60. So, I really think that's why they designed the game that way. That's why there's a bottleneck in the middle of the game that they went back later and decided, let's incentivize high-level players to kill this monster too, so we can frustrate somebody who needs to do this quest, but it won't actually drive them away. Let me get a new camera angle here. Look over here at Boranene for a minute. So the other story I want to tell, and it goes to the same place, but I finished leveling. I got to level 75 in my main job, level 37 in my sub job. So all in all, I gained 112 levels in this game. Leveling is very, very fast. Everybody go ahead and wave to Heart of Madness, who's going to run on by there. Oh, and Disciples. See you later, Disciples. So I got to level 75, and I start doing, okay, now I can start doing the Shantoto missions. I can start actually completing the quests. And the first quest involves you getting a crafting skill up to level 10, and I did that. And the second quest involves you traveling all over the world to these big, colorful crystals, and every one of them has a boss, and there are 6 of them. No, yeah, there's 6 of them. Right, because there's not a light or... There's 8 elements in the game, but there's no light or dark crystal. There's only 6... There's fire, earth, water, winds, lightning, and ice. So I got all the 6 of these crystals, and there's a boss fight. I'm alone. I don't have my level 99 friend. But the boss fights are like level 20-something, and they're incredibly easy, and I get it done. Had kind of an enjoyable night, just traveling to all these places I hadn't seen in the game, going to these colorful crystals, killing the boss, and then the next quest is I have to go to this tunnel, and inside the tunnel there are 3 ninjas that attack you, and by how they attack you is they summon 4 ghost ninjas, so you're fighting 12 ninjas all at once. And you either have to survive some amount of time against the 12 ninjas before the 3 main ninjas become targetable, or you have to kill some number of the ninja ghosts before the ninjas become targetable. The player base, even though the content has been out for 9 years, doesn't seem to know which of those things is true. Didn't matter in my case, because as soon as I spawned the fight, all the 12 ninjas jumped on me and killed me immediately. And to trigger that ghost ninja fight, I had to get an item from a guy in a pirate's den. And so you go to the guy, you talk to the pirate guy, and he's like, I don't want to give you this item until you go to the adjacent dungeon and take pictures of 3 monsters for me. And the 3 monsters are randomly selected from the list of all the monsters that appear in that dungeon. Just a kind of little fetch quest. So the first time I went in there and I clicked my... He's like, okay, here's a camera and here's 8 pieces of film. And it's not a guarantee when you take a picture of a monster that the film will come out right. The film might get consumed, but you don't get the picture. And I had bad luck the first time I did it. So I had to run through all 8 copies of my film. I had 1 left, so I used 7 copies, I think, to get my 3 pictures. Traded 3 pictures for the item to go trigger the ninja fight. Ninja fight killed me instantly. Because as a white mage, I didn't have any way to deal, like, area damage. The only spell that I have to deal area damage was really low level because I haven't been casting it at all over the course of the game. Why would I? I'm a white mage. I cast Cure, I cast Haste. But I'm like, okay, so that's funny. I'm going to go on Discord, I'm going to find my boy Euryxia. Euryxia's going to come in, he's going to help me kill these ghost ninjas. It's going to be great. Except the item I need that I got from the pirate guy is gone. It's just evaporated out of my inventory. So I go back to the pirate guy thinking, okay, I'm going to reinitiate this quest and then go try the ghost ninjas again. Bring in my level 99 big brother and he'll do it for me. But the pirate guy says, I'm not giving you another item until you go get these 3 pictures now. And 3 pictures of new monsters that he wants. So I have to replay the quest I've already done. I've got to do that all over again. But I can't do it again because I've only got 1 piece of film. And there's 3 monsters I need. So I'm thinking, okay, he'll give me more film. He's like, oh, I'm not getting more film until tomorrow. I have to wait 24 hours of real time. What the wiki calls Japanese midnight. When midnight flips over in Japan's time zone, that's when his film will restock. So I just can't do anything now. I have to log out and log back in tomorrow because I can't get the film to do the quest that I've already completed to go fight the boss I need to fight. And I'm thinking about this. I'm like, why? Why is it designed this way? First of all, why make me replay the content I've already done? Why not just let me try the fight again? Like, keep the item in my inventory. I'm already dead. I've got to relog back in town and warp back out here and travel back to the spot. And like, so first of all, why make me replay the content again? And second of all, if you're going to make me replay the content again, why make me wait 24 hours? And the only thing I could think of, because this is not the only thing in the game that's like this. Like I said, there's lots of stuff in this game where you've got to wait a day, or sometimes it takes 2 days to get 1 kill done, or like everything is stretched, everything is drawn out. And all I could think of is, if they make me wait a day before trying this ninja fight again, it increases the chances that that's the day I'm going to get billed for another month. They make it long and drawn out. Anyway, that's been Final Fantasy XI. After that Ghost Ninja fight, we got through all the rest of the content very easily. It was nice and breezy. No problems, and we got all the assets, and the deck is looking pretty good, and there's still a lot of playtesting to be done on the deck before I bring it to you. But I'm going to now shut down Final Fantasy XI. I can't do that action while sitting. One last victory for you, Final Fantasy XI. I will stand up, and then we'll shut down for the last time. Oh, so it's been harrowing, and the worst part of this, the worst part is the whole time I'm playing Final Fantasy XI, there's a little neuron in the back of my monkey brain firing saying, you would really rather be playing World of Warcraft Classic. Like, install WoW Classic, get on Battle.net, man. And you know, as I was playing this game, that was true, but now that I'm done playing this game, I realize it's not at all true. There's so many other things I'd be rather doing than playing World of Warcraft Classic. So, that's the sad story of me. And so now all that's left to do is go into Steam and click the uninstall button. And send the game straight to hell where it belongs. The Final Fantasy series is my favorite video game series on the planet, and I think it's a credit to the people who make these games that they've made so many main series games, just the numbered games 1 through 15, and all of them are, with very few exceptions, are very high quality. And then many of the spin-off games that come out are also very high quality. The fact that this series is so vast and encompasses so many different styles of play and different artistic visions, to find a dud once in a while is fine. I can live with it.